I'm Dash and welcome back to my channel. So it's been quite some time since I sit down and film a talk through video because ever since I started working, time has been super limited. So I'm so thankful that I have the time today to just sit down and film. And today's video is going to be all about Fenty Beauty. So I have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr Hydrating Longwear Foundation right here. This is their brand new ones, and also this is the previous one, which is the soft matte version, and I'll be testing out the hydrating one today. And also I have the primer. Yeah, this is the soft silk Pro Filtr Hydrating Primer. I have their powder, their brand new brow pencil, the brow MVP, and also a few more Fenty Beauty products. So if you want to know like the full Fenty Beauty face, the hashtag Fenty face, then just keep watching. But as always, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Also follow me on Instagram and my Facebook page at DaintyDashBeauty. Like this video if you enjoy, and comment down below what future videos would you like to see, and just keep watching. Let's talk about the foundation. I'm just going to show you the comparison of packaging between the foundation. This is the first foundation that have the soft matte finish, and this one right here is the hydrating foundation. So both of them comes in 32 ml 1.08 fluid ounce, and I'll put the pricing right here for you guys, just a comparison. So this one, like, I used it before and I have a review video on this foundation in particular, which I will put it right here. You guys can go check it out. And until today, I really like this foundation. As I see right now, it's gonna be like here already. More than half of the bottle has already gone. I like this like to wear it on events because it's like very matte. It also helps me to like not make my oil come through throughout the day, and it's really very long wear, which is one of the things I really like about this foundation because of how long wear it can be. So for today, I'm gonna test out the hydrating one, as I mentioned earlier. So I have the two shades right here. One is 290 and another one is 300. So I'm just going to insert a clip of the swatches that I did previously. So after looking at the swatches by comparing the 290 and 300, for today I think I'll be going for the 300 itself, because the previous foundation, the soft matte one, I'm also in the shade 300, and after I came back from my Krabi trip, I feel like I'm a bit more tan right now, so 300 really matched me very well. So I think I'll be going with 300 today. But before we jump into the foundation, I'll be testing out the primer, which is the soft silk Pro Filtr Hydrating Primer. And first of all, can we talk about the packaging? It's actually like so pretty. I really love like the baby pink kind of color. So I'm just gonna open it up. I haven't even swatched this at all, so it's going to, it takes a while. Okay, so this is the primer right here. My first impression is like a gel type of consistency, a bit of a serum like texture, and I really love the pink color tone of it. So I'm just going to put it all over my skin, because my skin, to let you guys know, that it's like a combination. So sometimes it gets like very oily, especially like my forehead area, and then like sometimes it's so dry, especially my nose area gets really very dry. This smells exactly like the previous foundation. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's like having like a gel type of moisturizer, but it dries down completely. Yeah, I thought it would be more hydrating than this, so I'm just gonna put a little bit more, because usually like hydrating primers that claims really makes the face really hydrated, but this one I think like it just makes the skin just enough. Okay, that's a bit better. After I put like a little bit more, now I can feel like my face is like hydrated and primed. And now jumping into the foundation. So first of all, a lot of people is very skeptical about this packaging right here, because some of them say it's very hard for the foundation to actually get pumped out to the end, because when you're pumping out like this, all the foundation falls down here, and maybe it's a little bit hard. I'm not sure about that because it's like basically my first time using it, so I need to like see how it goes. But I really like the packaging a lot because like it's very travel friendly. Like this one right here adds a lot of weight to it, and this one is very travel friendly, so I really like about it. And I feel like if you have like the problem, don't pump like this, just like pump like this. You're actually tilting the foundation down, which is what I'm gonna do. So basically I'm gonna put like one pump just like that. So as you can see right here, it's not too liquidy and it's not too thick. I think it's not bad. So I'm just going to put it all over my face first, because I'm not going to be using a sponge today like how I usually do. So now I'm just gonna blend right in with a brush, and as I was saying, I'm not gonna use a sponge today as I would usually compare, because like if the foundation usually claim is to be very hydrating, I don't usually use a sponge, because like even you use a sponge or beauty blender, because it's wet, it will add more like dewiness to the skin. So I just want to test like how it is by itself. I'm gonna blend it out. Like this part blend out very fast, which is nice. So this is one layer of the Pro Filtr Hydrating Longwear Foundation. From far it looks very nice, to be honest. Like not too matte, a little bit of glow right here. I'm not sure if you can see, a very tiny bit. It doesn't feel like totally matte, it has like some stickiness, but not too bad. I still can accept. Not sure whether is it fully transfer proof. Let's see. Must really see how it wears throughout the day, but it looks very nice. I'm just going to show like close up. Like close up, it doesn't really covers everything. As you can see, some of my acne scar, which is quite bad recently because I haven't been taking care of my skin. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to add a little bit more at this area right here, because as I mentioned earlier, some of my acne scars still coming through. So I'm going to add a little bit more to see how it like can cover it. So I'm going to be using a concealer brush instead, and a little bit more foundation. This is like my trick recently, and like yeah, it really helps to really like spot conceal. Okay, that built up very nicely, and it basically just covered. Hey guys, so I'm back. My camera has been heating up, so I let it rest and cool for a while. So it's been about 30 minutes since I applied the foundation itself. I didn't touch up anything, no powder, no nothing. So after it have like dried out a bit, I don't really feel anything on my skin anymore. Like the dewiness is still a little bit there, but I feel like so far it's really looking very good. It looks a little bit similar to the soft matte, to be honest, just that the dewiness is a little bit right here. So I'm really like interested to see how like the difference is. So next time I think I'm gonna go on with the concealer first, because oh my god, my eyes really need some concealing. Like I really need to sleep more. But I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr Instant Retouch Concealer. I'm in the shade 300 as well. So I like this concealer a lot actually. Like, and the thing is like with this concealer, little bit really goes a long way. Usually I don't choose like very brightening concealer shades, but this concealer shade really pushes me to go to that like brightening state. So I'm just going to use my concealer brush and just blend it out. For this concealer, to be honest, it can be a little bit drying under the eyes because it's more of a thicker kind of consistency. It's not really that liquidy, but the best thing about it still blends out beautifully. So you can see it blends out very nicely, and like come on, it instantly brightens, which I love that about it. just gonna put a little bit on my eyelids, basically to prime for eyeshadow for later as well. Okay, see, like, oh my god, I feel so much better right now. Looking at my eyes like that is so much brightened. I like the concealer is so nice, and take note, little bit really goes a long way with this concealer. So the next one right here is this Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr Instant Retouch Setting Powder. So I'm just going to open it up. First of all, I love the packaging because it comes with this like cap right here, which keeps the powder like not messy at all, which is like absolutely genius. I'm trying to find the brush to put under my eyes, so it's really absolutely genius. I love it so much. But this powder right here in the shade Cashew, it's actually a little bit how do you say, it's a little bit darker for my skin tone. It's not like brightening, so I'm just going to add a little bit on my forehead, because my forehead, as I said earlier, it gets quite oily. And then at my nose, around this area. Okay, so after like adding the powder, it did take off the dewiness, but because I get oily throughout the day, I really do need to set it with powder no matter with what foundation. And I'm just going to set right here. I think a bit of the smile line is coming through, but I'm just gonna set it. I'm not gonna use this powder to set my under eye because this powder is too dark for my under eye. Like, yeah, it's too dark for my under eye, so I'm just going to take the Laura Mercier powder. I think I need to get the lighter powder for that. I'm not sure what shade is that, but just a lighter powder. But the powder, the Instant Retouch Setting Powder, is really very nice. It gives a very smooth canvas to the skin. So yeah, so this is the face after being powdered. I feel like after adding the concealer, everything just brightens, and I really love it so much. So now it feels so much more nicer. So the next product, we're gonna test it out, which is the brow pencil. So this is the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP pencil, and I have the shade dark brown. So I'm just going to open it up and show you guys. So this is the tip right here. Can you see this tip? So it's very fine, as you can see, and also this is the brush. It looks like a toothbrush. So I'm just going to draw my brows and see how it goes. Ooh, that's very precise. Okay, I haven't filled everything in, but right off the bat, first impression, I like the brow pencil a lot already, because like, you know how other brow pencils, some is very precise but some is overly creamy, so it makes like it's so easy to blend. But this one, I can really take my time to just draw like brow strokes. Like, and I feel like this kind of brow pencil, because it's not too creamy, it's very good for like beginners, because it have like more room for mistakes, in my opinion. Oh, that's a good brow. So I'm gonna try the brow brush. Okay, not bad. Oh wow, I really love the color of it as well. This brush right here, maybe I'm not the biggest fan, because I feel like I should, you know, put concealer and then use this brush to carve it out. Would be more sense. Maybe next time I can try it. But I always like a spoolie as usual. but this brow right here is looking not bad at all. What do you guys think? Oh my god, I actually really like it. Hey guys, I'm back. So I did my eye makeup look off camera, which I will upload at my Instagram. So if you haven't checked out my Instagram, please make sure you follow my Instagram at DaintyDashBeauty. So I just want to give a quick checkup for you guys on the foundation. So I've been wearing this foundation for 2 hours already. I'm not going to do another check-in because I'm going to like sum everything up in the description box below. So far everything still looks very good. Nothing has really broken down or anything. Like everything still looks very good except for this area right here. I feel like the coverage for this foundation is like a medium. It's not too full coverage, especially like for my acne scarring. It didn't fully cover everything, but everywhere else it looks very smooth. Like I really love how smooth it's looking. It's not cakey at all. It just looks very smooth. Just maybe like my smile lines right here is peeking through a little bit, but other than that it looks very nice. My under eye area looks flawless with the concealer. The brow pencil, surprisingly, I like it so much. Maybe it can be more like darker, like, but I don't know, like for everyday this kind of brow look is like really perfect, because like previously I feel it's perfect because I don't have like a eye makeup on. Like now when I have like eye makeup, a little bit darkness, I always want my brows to be a little bit darker, but for that like quality of it, I really like it a lot. The powder, I love it so much. Like from the packaging, how it feels on the skin, I love the powder so much. I really like excited to use like another shade of the powder for my under eyes. And what else, like the bronzer previously I mentioned is really very good. The highlight is good as well. So overall Fenty Beauty is really like one of like my favorite Sephora brands. It's really very nice. Their foundation, I really need to test it out. Their hydrating one, because I'll be heading to like few more places, maybe my skin will be more drier and I would really like to see how it reacts to my skin. So overall, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. All of the products right here I really love, and I will definitely keep you guys updated how I feel about the hydrating foundation. And also the primer right here, which the primer right here, initially I feel like it's not hydrating enough, but a few more pumps to really layer it on your skin and really feel so nice. So yeah, I can't wait to continue use this one because I think it will be like my favorite, because like always we find like a pore minimizing primer, mattifying primer, but there's not really a very good hydrating primer. If like for me hydrating, I really just slap some moisturizer on. So this one is hydrating primer. I just test it out a little bit more and see how it goes. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys like tried the foundation from Fenty Beauty, the hydrating one, the soft matte one. Let me know how you guys compare it. In my opinion, the hydrating one and the soft matte one, the matte one can be a little bit more full coverage and it really like covers everything and it's more matte finish. So far I really like the hydrating one. Maybe it's not as full coverage, or maybe because like my acne scars is really so bad, so I really need to test it out and see. But I like the hydrating one. It gives like a very natural dew if I haven't set my face. So yeah, I'm so excited to continue wearing it and I'll update you guys. So yeah, thank you so much again for watching this video and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.